Let's try this out. Well, folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary to see my little lady there. She's stretched out on a long white table. Well, she's looking so good, so cool, so fair. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. You can search this whole wide world over, but you never find another sweetheart like me. No, not like me. Take apart your bones and put it back together. Say, mama, it's somebody new. Feel the wind blowing, look out, here it comes now. I can say whatever I feel like to you. Oh. Give me 6 crashing pallbearers. Have a chorus, go sing me a song. Put on a red hot jazz band. We raise hallelujah as we go, go, go along. Skeet scott and doo-da and dee-da. Shoo-be-da and doo-ba and da. Sweet dot and doo-da dee-da. Doo-be-da and doo-da da. Now folks know that you've heard my story. Say, hey boy, hand me another shot of that rye. And if anyone should ask you, tell them I got some of those St. James Infirmary. Do you got the blues? Can anyone cure my blues? Oh, I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues.
Create havoc.
Where's my guitar? That's how it felt. Sorry, dude. Where's it? I didn't mean to.
Hold on one moment, let me grab a chair.
I'll hold this, Robbie. It's a classic chair. It is a classic chair.
Classiest chair I can find.
Love you, man.
Put it on the floor. Put it.
All right. It's a lot of work for you, man. I don't think it's in tune.
into? Cool. All right. Introduce a comedian we know who's very funny, and he's going to take over for a while. And Pat, can you please play the theme music?
We'll be back in half an hour.
Mauricio!
Oh shit, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the happiest place on earth. That's right, they got you on a requirement on the goddamn theme music. Keep playing until you stop. Alright, well I promised to have some jokes for free. Here we go. My career is going in the right direction. Thank you, Pat. That's it. Which one's a good microphone though? Do I got the right
That
one?
one right there, bro.
Which one?
That one you're on.
This one?
On the other hand.
On the other, this one. Yeah, I saw this neon pink. Oh shit, man.
That's high tech.
High tech. Oh snap! Look how crisp. Wow.
Red cable technology, man.
Red cable technology. Holy shit! I need to start kicking it with
Step up your game, man.
you. Oh yeah, I'll step it up.
The red cable.
All right, I'll take it from here, sir. I got it. All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the happiest place on earth. I love this place a lot better than that scumbag area known as Disneyland. Have you guys ever been to that place? The place is horrible. At 9 years old, I was offended. On Splash Mountain, I actually got wet. Can you believe that shit? I was like, what kind of gimmick is this? You ruined my Bugle Boy t-shirt. Remember those t-shirts from the 90s? You ruined it, and then I got hugged by Mickey, and it showed my reaction of Splash Mountain on the camera. I was like, guys, you realize my Cholo gang is here?
You can have some.
Lost all my street credibility, and they jumped the shit out of me. 9 years old was rough. 9 years old was rough. How you guys doing? Good. What's happening, blood? Alright, we got kids in the crowd. Oh no. Didn't realize such a thing. I guess they're about to learn a couple of little life lessons. Let's get this going. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. This is something a lot of people have been wanting from me. I'm just going to throw this out to start off the show. Since I'm Mexican and comedian, a lot of people have been asking me, how do you feel about swine flu? I'm not going to lie, it sucks because now I actually have to start wearing condoms. It is a drag, and this just proves my theory. The God's a little racist. Think about it, people. I know you're thinking, oh, you're messed up, man. But it was like, quit quit messing around with third world countries, you know, it's time to spread it out. Like, Europe's due up for one more, because Asia had what? SARS. Africa had AIDS. Mexico, swine flu. It's like, come on, Europe's due up for one more. And I had several of my friends go like, oh, you're full of shit, Mauricio. You're full of it, okay? If anything, the Black Plague in Europe was worse. 10 times worse. I was like, in theory. In theory. Because recently, I heard a news story about how there's new discrimination against Mexicans based on swine flu. Like, Mexican soccer team went over to Honduras to go play the Honduras soccer team, and the Honduras soccer team spat in their face due to discrimination of swine flu. So I was like, yes, the Black Plague was worse in theory, because after the Black Plague, Europe was still number one, and it got to enslave everybody and have a ball and do one of these, you know, and mess up the world. And two, they didn't have the Honduras soccer team spit in their fucking face. And it's like us as Mexicans, we should be spitting on them, you know? They're below us. That's the way the world works. What happened, you know? It's like they import-export bananas, we import-export drugs. They're below us. That's how society works. I just love that Obama went down to Mexico to help end the drug war with his charm and charisma. I was like, finally, thank God, you know? In a speech that no one can understand because all the translators are dead. It's too late, you know? It's like, how about instead of speeches, why don't you just end exploitation, you know? I think that would put a damper on the whole drug war everywhere, you know? You know, then those guys down there would be like, I could throw this grenade, but why? Everything's perfect. Then violin music starts playing in the background like, oh, the hell with it, it's Mexico. I love Mexico, man. It's a party town because you can throw grenades, do cocaine, and steal kids, and have up to 96 hours to get away with it if you're a tourist. It's a party town. I love it. I love that I can talk with this. I love being in Ballard, man. This is a home away from home. I love that I can talk half the stuff up here, which I can't get away on the hill. Progressive Capitol Hill. Have you guys been up there? Talk to any of these scumbags, the hipsters? Yeah, they messed me up, man. It's like, look at me. It's like I used to be a cholo, shave my head and everything, and used to intimidate people. What have I become? You know? And to top it off, I can't talk any politically thing or any thoughts over there. Like recently, I offended one of these Capitol Hill hipsters to a point where she started shedding tears. She was crying all because I said Obama wasn't going to unite us. That's it. That's all I said, you know? And she just starts crying a ball, you know? And I was just like, well, you know, unity's on us. It's like, you know, what me and you guys do, you know, that's what's going to help unity, you know. I said, with this guy's girl, I'm going to get fucked up, you know, after the show. I'm not that tough, you know. That's what will help unity. Stay away, you know. And then she starts talking me down like I don't know anything, you know. And she starts talking me down, getting all condescending with me. And I was like, bitch, I'm about to punch you in the fucking face. It's like, I don't know how much you're helping unity much. And I was like, don't talk to me like I'm some fucking cholo, okay? It's like I got hair on, you know. And I'm educated, I read, you know, and I own a P code. I'm not from those streets, goddammit. Quit undermining me. Whoa, yes. Oh, what was that?
Streets.
Oh.
Like Everett.
Whew, man, you have a tough road ahead of you. I know, shit.
That's why I ain't in Everett, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Don't hurt me!
Try not to get stabbed, sir. Alright, moving on. I just hate the Obama vibe. That's one thing I have problems with. When Obama won, I actually had a person send me an email that said, Obama won the spiritual revolution. Yeah, and I was like, really? That's a spiritual revolution? It's like, if you're depressed, do not expect Obama to come to your house to make sure that you're happy, you know? He's not going to be like, Mauricio, the economy's back on track, but I heard you were sad. Alright, well, we got comedian Dave Chappelle waiting outside your door ready to do 10 minutes of his classic material in your living room, and we brought back Monica Lewinsky ready to suck your dick. Get you back on track. It's a changed world, it's a cruel world, and one time me and a friend got into a political talk. We talked about if there was more apples everywhere in the city, communities, you know, apple trees, we'd be in a better situation. It's just a shame that Johnny Appleseed got stabbed. It's a cruel world, it's a changed world, and I found out that recently I live in the most dangerous part of Seattle, Capitol Hill. Have you guys been out there? It's tough, man. You gotta watch out for this new dangerous minority. I don't know if you guys heard about them. It's gay people. And I know what you're thinking, oh, Mauricio's gonna make stereotype jokes about getting hit on or homophobia. That ain't it, you know, I got no problem with it. I'm just glad that someone notices the tight jeans I've been wearing lately. I'm glad someone appreciates it. It's not nothing like that, you know? But I just recently had a friend get stabbed in the gay club called Neighbors on Capitol Hill. Have you guys heard of this place? In the alley, yeah. Apparently him and his three friends got into an argument with this other gay guy. So the guy just grabs his beer bottle, bashes it over a guy's head, and stabs all four of them, including my friend. And I was like, what the hell are gay people arguing about that they gotta stab each other over, you know? It's like, oh, you wore the same shirt as I did. Stab. It's like, times have changed, goddammit. I walked past a group of thugs, I don't even flinch because I'm Reese, so you don't mess with me. I walked past a group of gay guys and I crossed the street. I'm like, you're not stabbing me, man. I want to live. Go home and eat lunch. I told this story to a bunch of my friends. They're all these big guys with tattoos. They're all bouncers in the area. And I love their in-your-face attitude. They're like, man, if I ever get shot or stabbed, motherfucker better kill me on the first shot or the first stab. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm going to fuck them up. I'm like, if I ever get shot or stabbed, I'm going to be like, ouch, oh. It's like you win, you can have the Chuck Taylors, you know? It's like you didn't even have to shoot the gun, you could have just showed it to me. I would have given you my Chuck Taylors freely and a fucking blowjob, you know? It's like, that's how much I value my life. It's like you spit that shit out and you go and live and buy mouthwash at Bartell's, $1.99, you know? On sale. Again, it's a cruel world. Did you guys hear what happened on Capitol Hill at the club called Chop Suey? It was a big news story. Did you guys hear about that? Alright, well, let me inform you guys. What happened was 3 people were shot on Capitol Hill. A guy gets mad, opens the back door, and then shoots, you know, 2 people, and one of the guys ends up dying, which was a white rapper on stage. So I was like, finally, the white rappers are starting to get shot at. Thank God, you know? Thank God, because I'm tired of my white girlfriends playing, you know, Ice Ice Baby, or trying to get sensual in bed, you know? Just ruins my game, because I like being sensual. So it's like, finally. I'm sorry, I took it on a dark spin. It has nothing to do with race or whatever. It has nothing. I just like playing around with that. But it has everything to do with, like, I think we should just ban guns. That's it, you know, that's my thing, am I right?
Yeah.
Ballard? Yeah. Progressive Ballard, am I right? Okay. I was like, you know, and it's like, fine, you know, hunters are going to start up all this shit, you know, they got all that hunter shit on, they're going to start up arguments, like, fine, we'll work something out, you know? And they're just going to keep hunting rich suburban white people who own condos, and while playing a banjo, it's like, fine, we'll work something out, okay? Let's just sit down and talk. I'm just shocked that in my lifetime I got to see Janet Jackson get in trouble for showing a jumping nipple. Remember that? Yeah, government stepped in. They're like, we have to take care of this with the Supreme Court. Spend up to $50 million on this case. And I'm just shocked because 3 people were shot on Capitol Hill. 1 guy died. No one stepped in. No one even cared. But Janet Jackson, everyone's like, oh my God, I saw a nipple. I think I'm gonna die. Oh. And I was like, everyone needs to calm down because nipples don't hurt people.
I'll put it back here. No.
Guns do. It's like, focus, America, focus, you know? I'm just shocked. I'm getting tired of people keep focusing on all the wrong things. Like, I read this news story, it's more underground now, it used to be big, about a group of parents that got together and they raised a lot of money and they're going to use thousands of dollars to sue cereal companies for tricking their kids with cartoon characters to eat sugar. I'm shocked, you know, they're treating this shit like it's cigarettes. It's like tobacco companies for a couple of years did hide the fact that cigarettes will give you lung cancer, you know, that nicotine is addicting. Cereal has never, ever hidden the fact that their shit is packed with sugar, it'll mess you up. It's like, we're Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Tell you right in the commercial that this shit will mess you up, it's a gateway drug, you know? It's like, just look at the bird, he jumps around, doesn't even fly, come on. Oh, he's going crazy about Hershey's. This just takes me back to that one lady who sued McDonald's for making her fat. Remember her? It's like, I got nothing against chubby people, but I was like, what the fuck did she think she was eating? It's like a carrot, you know? I was like, calm down. You really need someone to say, hey, I think you're had enough. You're gonna have to leave, you know? It's like their mascot is a clown, not a drug dealer, not hustling, bustling this shit on your street corner, you know? People need to quit complaining about all this shit because we can't do anything anymore. We can't share point of views anymore, share opinions, and we can't even be ourselves or sell burgers, you know? And we need to keep focusing on all the right things because remember, nipples don't hurt people. Guns do. Janet's jumping nipple is okay. Get over it. Just get over it. That was my whole point to that long spiel. How many minutes did I kill? I promised them 30. Oh, 11. Alright, at work we've been having to deal with the teachers convention. They've been coming in and out. The enemy, you know, or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, this is the thing. They had a lot of hot teachers. I was like, holy shit, where were they when I was in school, you know, when I needed them, you know? Because right now I'd be in Harvard with a full scholarship, you know, pursuing my dreams as a doctor. It's like when they let me down, the education system. I'm not gonna lie, my best subject in school was English, you know, because I had fortunate enough to have a really good looking teacher, you know, and every now and then she wear this really tight shirt where you can kind of convey the nipple, you know. I was like, I'm paying attention today, god damn it, yes. Oh man, F. Scott Fitzgerald is profound. I like The Great Gatsby. I'm just saying, I got an A, focusing wasn't that hard. And I'm just, trips me out. Damn it, I lost you guys on that one. You're like, you're full of shit, man. That never happened. Well, recently I walked through this community college to avoid the cold and shit, and they were having a fundraiser, and they got this rapper to help raise money. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually offended by his lyrics. I know, I was like, sometimes I get the feeling getting old because I was offended, because he said, you own the money, don't let the cash on you, you own the money, hope is alive. He's rapping his shit at community college and wants to charge me a lot of money, you know? And I can't afford it because the Cheesecake Factory doesn't pay me enough. Yes, that's right, I work at the Cheesecake Factory, I'm a stand-up comedian by night, host by day, I'm like a broke-ass Superman. Getting stabbed and getting my ass kicked, it's all talk, not that tough. But if anything, it just trips me out. I just wish high schools would have been more realistic with us, don't you guys agree? Like, I wish they'd quit sugarcoating it. I wish they would have just sat me down, my counselor would be like, look, Mauricio, if you don't accomplish anything at a genius level, you're not going to accomplish anything in your life, period, okay? Just give up. But no, they were always telling me, like, don't worry, Mauricio, if your grades aren't good enough, you can go to community college, you know, and you can transfer anywhere, you know? And if you don't have enough money, there's always Latino scholarships. Those help out a lot. They didn't tell me how to compete with Mexicans from East LA and Puerto Ricans from New York. It's like, these fuckers speak English, you know? It's like, I thought it was going to be a slam dunk. And apparently they're not dying in the inner city. They know how to play piano. CNN got it wrong. It just pisses me off because my dreams used to be for an honest living was like become a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher. My dreams at an honest living now is like jump Caesar's Palace, using nothing but a motorcycle, find a grizzly bear with my bare hands, you know? Pretty sure I can make the jump. Not too sure about the bear. I'm a little scared, man. I'm not gonna lie. Help me, America. It's like whatever happened to the good old days when everyone was just smiling and full of life and believed in dreams and they were playing Foursquare. Remember that game? Yeah, everyone had their moves. They were like, baby, and then you can't reach it because it's like a little baby shot. It's like, oh! And then another guy was like, Rumpelstiltskin, I got your baby. I'm like, shit, I should have taken out my little brother from the stroller. There he goes. And then one guy was like, Jack in the Box. And he ate a sandwich. That was a chubby kid waiting for his turn. I always felt that he won because we lived in a poor neighborhood and he got to eat. You're getting too real, Mauricio. What happened? You used to be all jolly. All jolly. I guess I can't blame the education system. Half of it I blame on the stupid ass friends I was hanging out with. You know, because it was just a lot of singing and dancing, slicking our hair back while singing about our summer dreams. You know, I was like, shoo bop bop, 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 yeah! Well, she got friendly down in the sand, and she was good, you know what I mean? And it was like, whoa! I was like, guys, can we just focus and work on our homework and get scholarships? Because this is our senior year, and this teamer shit ain't working. Time to move on. What's up, Pat? How you doing, buddy? It's like, 15 minutes. Oh, don't worry? Alright, cool. I just saw the movie The Chronicles of Narnia. Have you guys seen that shit? Alright, yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie. You know the author C.S. Lewis? He can suck my dick, because I would have beat the shit out of that witch and the fucking line 3 minutes flat, you know? Yeah, it's like just me and the homies would be like, hey, where the hell are we, essay? It's like, I don't know, Holmes, but let's fuck it up. I'm like, guys, do we gotta be a stereotype everywhere we go? It's like, even in Narnia? I'm like, god damn it, Jose. It's like, start at the hydraulics. Everybody get back in the lowrider. We're going home. That's it, you know? I hate when stereotypes become reality in a negative way, don't you? Okay, this one's for you, man, True. I guess you can agree. But if anything, I hate when stereotypes become a reality in a negative way. Like, I went to this lowrider show and there was this comedian on stage. And he was like, oh, beer never ends at a Mexican's party. There's always beer at a Mexican's house. And everyone in the crowd was like, yeah, orale. And I was like, easy, guys. That's something we should really be proud about. We're like some of the best drunks in the world. How about a pub never closes at a Mexican's house? Yeah. I was like, all right, fuck you guys. We'll keep watching the car bounce. It's shiny. I'm gonna reveal something about myself. I don't like messing around with Mexican women. That's my thing. Ever since I found out on the news that most Mexican girls are getting pregnant at the age of 13, so I was like, the hell with that, that's when I'll mess with them. I like white women because they have miscarriages every now and then. It's a safer gamble, and I like those odds a lot better. It's like, sorry for my ignorance, it's just something I was taught as a kid on the streets, you know? I was like, sir, you offered me candy, now fucked up conversation, now can I get out of your car? That's the worst blowjob I ever gave to get out of that sticky situation, not gonna lie. Then me and my cousin, we got talking, we sat down seriously, and the conversation was, why do Mexicans have so many kids? And his theory was like the classic, you know, oh, it's just because we were like rabbits, you know, we just fucked like rabbits. I was like, really? I thought we were more like marksmen, you know, we just always hit that bullseye, we gotta work on our aim and not hit it so much. And plus, I don't think they make condoms strong enough for a Mexican's dick, because the semen comes out fighting like this. And they have knives they poke through like this. And we don't wear them. Love Mexico. Love Mexico. I like white women. They love sleeping with us. Like throwing us out there. I know it's immature. They like sleeping with us. And hell, we love sleeping with them too because they pay for everything. Yeah, for us having a white woman is like having a mom you can fuck. It's like, I'm sorry, was that a little risque? Just I've seen this shit every day at Walmart. It's like, oh, can I get these plastic spinners? Sure, sweetie. You've been good. Alright. I'm starting to lose ya. How's everyone doing, huh? Give it up for old man Liquor Breath. That's what I'm gonna do every time I'm in trouble right there. We'll give it up for old man Liquor Breath.
We'll save you.
Alright, we'll save you. Thank you. God. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of this. The world is messed up. I don't know, a lot of times I feel like I'm just gonna give up, man. That's it, just move to my favorite country. I know you guys heard of such a place, and I hope they open up their gates quick. Disneyland. It's like, think about it. There's resources, neighborhoods up there that aren't being used anymore, you know? Like, I found out Mickey doesn't live in his old house anymore. That's always been my dream, you know, to move to Mickey's house when I was 9. And then I grew up and I was thinking, that'd be messed up if this was a reality, you know? The kids just run in and I come out in like a wife beater with a stain in my underwear, an Aztec tattooed on my chest, sacrificing a naked girl while holding her breast. I'm like, you know, I'm like, again? It's like I keep telling you kids, man, Mickey doesn't live here anymore. He doesn't. It's a changed world. You don't understand. Like, God damn it. Okay, look, kids. All right, look. As you can see, nothing too magical. Just a couple of, there's a recession going on, so it's like top ramen and some ketchup. And a talking dishwasher right over there. And they start running around and run in the bedroom and see a talking bed and find Minnie Mouse naked without her gloves and a bottle of Jack. I'm like, oh, I don't know how she got here, kids. Alright, it's like, look, follow me. You see that guy right over there, Mickey Mouse? That guy broke Minnie's heart. She came over here, knocked on my door, started crying. I gave her a hug. She pulled out her bottle of Jack, took off her gloves, and she came on to me. I'm the victim in all this. And I appreciate it if you can all just get the hell out of my house because I gotta go to the hospital. Get my penis checked for rabies. I hear that shit's worse than AIDS. I've been watching the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. In there they have cartoon characters living with people. You guys seen this movie? I was thinking that'd be messed up, man. Minnie Mouse was real, you know, and you go for it after a hard day's night and drinking with your boys. You're like, hey man, check this out. Hey girl, I like your ears. Then you get her home and you realize you made a mistake because you gotta like lift her tail to do her, you know? And as you start doing it, you know, you like start shedding a tear and you start crying, a piece of your soul dies. Because you're like fucking a mouse. I'm just saying, thank God she's not real because I've been a little lonely lately and she's got titties. It's either that, moving to Disneyland, I'm just gonna take off on a nice spiritual journey just like my hero, Bob Dylan. You guys like Bob Dylan? Yeah, just like my hero. I'm gonna take off just like my hero, like Bob Dylan, 1965. You know, just a couple notebooks, suitcase, and an iPod, just like my hero, Bob Dylan, 1965. It's like, that's how he sold out, man. That's it, you know? Then came the pouty lips and the sunglasses, and he went electric. I'm not gonna lie, that's what's gonna happen to me when I make it to that level. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna forget about all of you, and then I'm gonna start telling jokes like, the other day I went to the zoo. And you know what I realized about myself? I fucking hate the zoo, man. That's it. Just has the laziest animals ever. I went and saw the kangaroos, and apparently the kangaroos can jump over 20 feet, man. You know what the only thing was separating me and the kangaroos? a 5-foot fence. I was like, don't give me that sad face, you son of a bitch, you want to be in there. And personally, I didn't think the kangaroos were real because they have any boxing gloves on. You know, that's what they do. They just strike you with their boxing gloves or I kick you in the face. I'm like, you're cheap, man. You're cheap. You fight like Mexicans. And then after I break up with Joan Baez to further my career, there's going to be fan footage out of my documentary, Don't Look Back. They're like, oh man, Mauricio's changed, man. He's changed. He's a completely different person, you know? It's like, oh, I don't understand. He's gone electric. It's like he's a stand-up comedian. I don't understand why there's a band in the background. That's it. That's my plan and dreams. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with a song now. I love you guys to death. It's very close to me, very special to me. I hope it touches you in many ways it touches me. I don't really know the lyrics to this song. Alright, but okay, here we go. Closing time. Closing time. Something about alcohol. Whiskey and beer. Closing time. I know who I want to take me home. Metro. Alright, thank you. Here's you. Got a little old man liquor breath coming up. Woo! Let's hear it for old man liquor breath.
Hello, crowd. Yeah, June 23rd, the Nectar, May 29th, right here. There's more of that guy over here to offend you and more of us to sue. So, feel free to show up either night. What's my birthday? You can wish me happy birthday or buy me a cake or presents. I'll tell you what I want later. Don't worry about that. We're gonna open up with a good song, so you all have a nice day.
Alright. 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 Okay, so I got a confession to make. This song is called Blood and Wine. Let's go. I've been with Sally, and I've been with Sue. I've been with Cindy and her sister too. And I'm trying to settle down and start a family with that sweet little Kim. Now that I've tasted blood, now this wine seems too thin. And I've got a needle, but don't be alarmed. It shoots strings of lovely things into my arm. And I'm glad to sell my mother for that sweet heroin. Now that I've tasted blood, now this wine seems too thin. Sometimes those white coats, they have black hearts. They learn to sugarcoat the same black hearts. And I've turned that into gold, and I've killed original sin. Now that I've tasted blood, now this wine seems too thin. Well, I walked into a bank and I pulled out a gun. You should have seen those people scream and run. Well, I used to make an honest buck. How can I go back to that again? I don't have the set list anymore. What's that? All right, and this one I'd like to introduce lovely Kendra Carson. Madam Nickelbreath. All right.
DW man.
All right.
I wrote this song when I lived in Oregon. I went insane and this is what happened. It's raining and lazy, 'cause I'm passing
Do I look like Ozzy Osbourne? Ozzy Osbourne? No, little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit sound like Ozzy Osbourne.
Little from it.
Alright, I'm sorry. Shit. Okay. Alright. Can you hear the guitar? Forget everything you ever learned in public school. Education wasn't the goal, they were fashioning tools. Another drum beater playing to their metronome. We're told about freedom, but controlled even in our own home. We only have rights outlined in a piece of paper. We see those trampled on, but do nothing for a neighbor. 'Cause we lack a sense of community and a proper education. Civil liberties slip away unnoticed with each new generation. 'Cause this country was founded on genocide and dehumanization. While the citizens stood by waiting for the outcome of the situation. And with these issues unaddressed, how can we expect shit to be changing? And what kind of change can we expect from a new face in the White House? We don't stand a chance in hell. I just feel I ought to tell you that selling your soul costs more than you realize. But we can turn the tides of fate anytime. I don't know why we wait. Educate yourself and see the world through more than your eyes. Alright, what song is next?
Someone asked if you were related to Mitch Hedberg.
Oh, I wish I knew a funny non sequitur, but I don't. You know, Mitch Hedberg's good though. I like him.
What's next?
Cottage cheese sandwich, that's not our song. Oh, somebody grabbed my coat.
Oh, Robbie.
Oh,
So who had?
that's why we're old man liquor breath and not young and prepared liquor breath.
So
Oh, sober and young and prepared and liquor breath. I guess you wouldn't be liquor breath then. I don't know. I'm liquor breath though right now. All right, Endless Driving Blues. Sit face.
Alright. So this is Endless Driving Blues, a song I wrote 3 days ago. So,
Do it.
I'm gonna read it. Alright. Endless Driving, it's a subject about a car, North 55.
So broke down, nowhere to
Hello, and thank you. I'd like to welcome Miss Liquor Breath here to the stage. She's going to sing.
Yeah, Miss Liquor Breath.
Okay, here's a little number. I don't have any instruments, but we'll repeat.
I want to pick up the harmonic.
He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, he's a rounder, he's a cad. He's a tramp, but I love him. Yes, even I've got it pretty bad. You can never tell when he'll show up. He gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup, but I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a roller, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one, and I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way.
What's next?
What's next? I don't have to.
Who has the set list?
Which one of you want to use? I'm not going to stole the set list.
I need you back here now.
I'd have to show it to
This is a song called Operation Tragedy Blues. I like to switch it up with the instruments, to be honest.
A soldier came running. He came shining eyes. Tell me
Thank you very much. Okay. Whoa. Yes, I can. There you go, kind lady. All right. Move over a little bit there, Cindy. All right, I'm out of the band now. It's okay.
So you knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. A long time coming. All right, let's do it. This year be so much more
actually just says the bottle while
My food's synonymous.
remember what hydroponic. Motherfucking Northwest.
Because I gotta get the first
Motherfucking Northwest.
I gotta get the
Motherfucking Northwest. Motherfucking Northwest.